I'm going to start the season off this streaming season with a guy who I think has a chance to graduate this year. A chance.
Okay.
And that's Sam Howell.
Yeah.
I think there's a chance that we see him sort of in that Tyrod Taylor way that we saw, back in like 2015 or whatever it was. But Sam Howell, you get Washington getting Arizona. They're big 7-point favorites. They have the 14th best implied team total on the weekend, which is pretty strong. It's better than average given every single team's playing this weekend.
Sure.
Howell looked really good in the preseason. The weapons are there, and he has the mobility, which is the number one reason why you should be caring about him. I mean, he's probably a decent guy. I shouldn't say that. I should, you should care about him because he's probably a decent human being. But with Sam Howell, last year, final week of the season, he gets a start against Dallas. He goes for 535 and 1 on the ground. That's an extension of what we saw with Sam Howell at Carolina, where he ran the ball over 800 yards, his final collegiate season there. He's got the athletic profile and sort of that like aggressiveness, with his play style to sort of get you a fair number of points on the ground. Cardinals secondary, according to PFF, entering the season ranks 29th, according to their rankings. So good matchup, decent implied team total. We know the rushing upsides there. The weapons are there. This is a decent spot for Sam Howell.
Two things about Sam Howell. One, first thing I ever heard about Sam Howell coming out of North Carolina was that he only eats chicken tenders. Do you remember this? Yeah.
I vaguely do, but I feel like it's just overshadowed by anything Will Levis and Mayo and
right. Will Levis is super weird, obviously, with his food choices. But apparently Sam Howell, when he went to dinner with his teammates at North Carolina, he would order chicken tenders from another restaurant and bring them into the restaurant to eat them.
Wow.
I'm sorry, that would have been a red flag for me. You have the palate of a 6-year-old. I can't draft you, but obviously he still could be good.
He's probably going to like a Bojangles or a Zaxby's, man, and just getting some quick fried chicken to bring over and chicken tenders to bring over to some like a Ruth's Chris. I don't know, where do these like higher end college football players eat?
I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know why he had to go to those great lengths. Another thing about Sam Howell is Ron Rivera apparently didn't really know about Sam Howell last year, and he's been complaining about it reportedly, saying, "Why didn't anyone tell me this kid's good?" And I'm like,
which is horrifically upsetting and stupid.
Ron, you gotta get with it, man. You gotta. I mean, the only reason Howell started Week 18 last year was because Taylor Heineke bowed out. He said, "Please start the kid. Our season's over. You don't want to start me again." And Rivera's like, "Who are you talking about? Oh, Howell? Yeah, sure, whatever." I mean, come on, man. You can't admit that. You can't admit that you didn't know who your third string quarterback was.